I can't sing. I really can't play the guitar. But I see things and describe them like I think they are. Never got much of anywhere at all till I wrote a country song. Maybe I'd found my calling. Well, the thing that I have learned that is sort of the craft of any trial lawyer knows the key to the beginning of every case is the opening statement. Crafting the opening statement involves finding a few words that convey an entire theme of your case in maybe one paragraph or two paragraphs. Songwriting, I've found, is very similar. Got an idea. I like to have every song have a storyline, and I like to have every song have a message. So I take the idea, it may be funny, it may be serious, it may be catchy, and I put that into kind of a story that I write out. And then I begin to take that 1 or 2 pages and look for the key words, the key phrases that are contained in it and try to put those down. So you've got to compose it with this few words and in a way that tells this entire message. And I think the chorus is usually part of the key to the whole thing. And so once the chorus has appeared, then I build the song around that. And if I've done my job right, it doesn't take too long. But what I've found is that lots of times I sit down and just can't go any further. I'll get 2 or 3 lines, or I'll get a catchy area of it, and I think I've got it, and then that's it. So I let it sit. And I think that's one of the keys to both building an opening statement and building a song is take your time and let it kind of happen. So I'll come back to it, and it gets better every time I come back to it. Well, don't get too excited about yourself, because I think I've got a great set of lyrics, and I go talk to these guys and we start trying to sing it and they don't work at all. So I think that's probably applies to most anything any of us do. I think that the communication is really the key to the trial work that I do. And communication means relating to just normal people. You can communicate to the people that live in the ivory towers all day long, and it doesn't work in the courtroom. You've got to be able to talk to people just like you and me. How I do it is, number one, I try to spend a lot of time with normal people. I try not to hang out with all the engineers and scientists all the time, because I need to be able to explain things. Another thing that I do that has been invaluable is I try not to involve my wife in the workup of the case until just before trial, when I'm working on the opening statement. She has kind of a knack for understanding those things and figuring them out and asking the right questions. And so I usually give the opening statement to her several times as I work on it, and listen to what her questions are and what she does not understand. And when we get finished with it, if I can explain it so that she appreciates and understands the theme and where we're headed and what this case is about, then I've done my job. Ask me which day of the week it is, and I'll tell you. Sometimes if you try to do them all 3 at once, it isn't very enjoyable, so I have to focus on one at a time usually. And so the lawyering still takes precedence, but when I want to have some fun or write a song or work on a song or stop and think about something, the inventions kind of come just from living life. So I don't usually sit and try to focus on those. One of the things that I've heard said, and I really believe, is one day we will all be gone. But the words of a song can go on and on. And it's a message that, in my mind, never ends. That's why it's worth all the effort to do it. touch of life, it's everlasting. I wrote a country song, and things really did come along. It all started with that country song.